Good morning, 11:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Thursday, September 28th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see, the Bitcoin dominance chart's gone over 50. We've got Bitcoin up 515 points to 1.95%. We've got the US dollar currency index retracing a little bit here to 106.10, down about a half a percent today, or 55 cents. And we've got XRP sitting up 1% at 5043 on the heels of the Ripple party today. And my own speculation is there will not be a settlement, as we just had a new attorney sign up with Bradley Garlinghouse to fight the SEC. And it looks like Bradley Garlinghouse is taking this until the bittersweet end. So I don't believe that. I think it's less than a 1% chance you hear a settlement today. I think it's greater than a 75% chance, however, that they'll talk about the Ripple IPO or the AMM, which could be the other 25% likelihood. So Ripple IPO, I think, is the best you can hope for, but how does that really directly impact XRP? That pulls money from XRP and puts it into the stock market. So for the one saying it's good for XRP, it is for spotlighting it. And the fact that in the Southern District of New York, they would allow a Ripple IPO announcement, or at least allow Ripple to have an IPO, that would at least put further credence to adoption here in the USA. But how does that directly impact the XRP price? Anything short of a settlement today could cause a dump, so we'll see. It just all depends how they spin it today. So let's start from the DXY at 106.08. We've come up and now we're having a slight retracement here. Nothing major on the dump, but it's just a typical retracement here. If we look at the 2-hour time frame, we've come below the 20-day. If we go into the 4-hourly, we're trying to see if we have any strength left. If we fall through, we're going to have to come to the bottom of the channel at 105.75 to see if it's still maintained. But it doesn't look like it's just going to roll over yet. We have to see it break this rising channel. Eventually, we're going to have a major reversal. The only question is do we get to 109.20 area or 109? Or do we start reversing before that? Right now, it's on this rising channel trend, and it seems unlikely the U.S. would just give up on that. We've got the total crypto market cap at 1.048 trillion. It's just within a formation here. It looks very similar to Bitcoin right now. If we do break up, you've got this downtrending resistance way over the top, but that's just a formation. We don't know if it's going to break out. We could have a resistance here as easy as that. We could reverse right now. It's not looking great if you go into the daily candles. This looks very bearish, but it could have a little small move here still. So let's watch the total crypto market cap today as well. And now let's get into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up 2% to 26,890. If you look at the daily time frame, we still are yet to get on top of the 200. So these are all standard moves for rejection if we can't get above it. So you need first layer 27,000 for Bitcoin to start making a move up. Then you got to get over 27,700 to start reversing this narrative. Anything short of that, and even a rejection up there, you would reverse back down to 25,192 first level. And then if you break that, your support underneath is 22,500 for Bitcoin. So it could be a big drop. The Bitcoin dominance chart is up over 50, but we are hitting a major uptrending resistance. We fell below it, and now this could be our first layer attack for a rejection. If we get rejected here, expect not a significant, but a nice drop to about 48.95% of the Bitcoin dominance, dropping about 1.15%. So we'll see it's at a major inflection point here for Bitcoin. And finally, XRP, as I wanted to talk about this morning, mostly up 1.14%. We're still in the same formation, still under the 20-day, which is not a great sign. We've got a bearish Dragonfly Doji, it looks like, here in the daily, which means, yeah, it pulled up momentum, but it was not able to break the recent high, which could still be a bearish momentum. Being under the 20-day in the daily is a bad sign. You got to get over the 200-day and ultimately over 524 first layer to start making any kind of movement. Does look like an inverted head and shoulders is sneakily formed in here, so that's why I have this drawing. And if it plays out, we would roll out about 49.15 and then start pulling back up, which is what we've done. We hit just below that. But now we need to see if there's any pressure to build us up to that 54-cent area, or ultimately if there's even enough strength to get us up to that 513 again to retest. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this, please make sure you hit that like button, as it will greatly help push me through the analytics. If you want to show more support, hit that subscribe button and join the over 18,500 subscribers. You can always send a YouTube super chat or join Tom's Army. All that's in the video description below for information or pinned comments. And then if you need a place to trade your favorite crypto or XRP, video description below and our pinned comment, you've got MEXC, lowest spot maker fee around the world if you're able to in the USA. And if not, FEMX. No VPN needed in the USA. They've got a lot of promotions going on for FEMX pass holders, so just pay attention to that. And you can future trade on both platforms. Now, if XRP gets rejected here, we are formed a small channel here on the top, on the bottom side of what looks like a bear flag disguised in a bull flag. So we have this little setup right here. So basically, that bear flag into a bull flag is right here. Boom, boom. This is the bear flag setup, which we came down and touched, but now we've come back within the bull flag setup, within, disguised in a bear flag. But it also creates this falling channel here. So if we were to lose this, your next layer would be about 48 cents. You lose that, then you come down to the bottom of the channel at 44.1. So just pay very close attention to this. It's a very tricky pattern, and there's a lot of optics going on today. Don't get tricked.